Okay, just going to do practice here. This is practicing using a hardway set and a left-handed pinch drop toss from stick left. So that tan dot right there is my target. And again, keep in mind I'm throwing left-handed. The idea is to get these dice to land as flat as possible, as close to that target as possible. 5-4, 5-4 hardway set. Two different color dice, so we'll be able to kind of see what's what. All right, right die, left die, and we have a 5. I'll mark the hits down on this end. So I mean that's really all I'm doing here. It's nothing special. I'm doing this so I can try and look back at it and analyze this toss a little bit more. There's a 7, 2 off axis. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my elbow and my right arm, so I'm looking at other options here. There's a double pitch 7, which coming out because that was just a PSO we just had, so we're coming out. Nice single pitch 8. Eight is the point. One off axis 9. Eight, just the point. Okay, we're looking for a new point. Hard 10. There's a 156. 549. So my first repeating number. There's an 8. 5335, how do you want to call it? There's a 413. Tossing from about 8 feet out, about 8.5 feet. Well, I like the way that landed. Kind of liking this toss because it's a little bit easier to get them to land nice and flat. Okay, so there's a 5, 4, 1. There. I got 2 off axes. That came in a little kit, one higher than the other. Fortunately, they both came off axis in the right direction. Happy accident, as some would say. There's a yo. The 5, 1, 4, 5. Still looking for that 10. There's the 4, the other side of the 10. Off axis 4. Easy 4. There's the 10, 6, 4, easy 10. All right, we're coming out. I have not changed the set either. I've been using that same standard hardwood. There's a 6 coming out. Single pitch 6. Easy 6. Hard 10. The primary hard 10. There's a single pitch 8. Yo 11. So at this point, I hit a small. No, I need a 3 for a small. I need a 12 for a tall. Hard 6. Just the point. All right, we're coming out looking for a new point. There's the 10 again as a point. Easy 10. Okay. There's a nice little single pitch 8. That was a very nice looking toss. Oops, let me hit the camera there. Okay. There's our aces in all the places. Another one of those. It's interesting, I've hit 2 11s, but no 3s. You could move the faces around a little bit to try and do that, but I'm not really looking for a ATS type result here. I'm just looking for, I wanted to really go back and see how many sort of flat landings and the axis on axis, that sort of thing. I might take these results and pop them into Bone Thrower. Excuse me, Bone Thrower. Is that what it's called? No. Bone thrower is the craps YouTube guy. What's this? What's the software thing? Bone something. Anyway, okay. Get a 10. Look for 10. Come on, 10. There's a 5. I got half the 10. Bone tracker. There we go. All right, I'm down to. I'm doing 36 tosses, so I'm down to 10 tosses left. There's a hard 10. Beautiful. It's another point hit. So I've hit 4 points so far. I had a PSO to start off with, and then I had a come out 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Coming out, I think we got about 8 or so more tosses to go here. There's the 5. 5 will be the point. If I can hit that, that's going to be a fire bet. There's a yoke. There's a 4, 3, 1. Getting, this is the point in time where they staying focused is important. There's a 6, 1, 5. It's funny, last practice I did earlier today, that's only the 4th 6 that I've thrown. I was throwing, couldn't stop throwing 6s. It's the way it goes. Okay. There's the 5 again. I like the way that one just dead cat practically. Oh, and there's our point. Yay. Okay, so that's fire bet. Now, I will say that I have had a number of tosses here that did not hit the back wall. And depending on the casino, I may or may not have been getting heat for that. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so we're all good. Looks like we got about 5 more to go. I'm liking, the practice. I've been doing, working on this for several days now. And I finally kind of figured out the right place to start from and the right kind of slight backswing, just a little bit, to get those suckers to land as flat as possible. Getting zoned in a little bit better on the landing spot. Okay, so there's a 9 to start. Point will now be 9. I need a 12 and a 3. And I've got 4 more tosses in this 36. There's a 6. 516. 3 more tosses. Hard 10. I think this is the second hard 10 I've thrown. I've been throwing a lot of 10s. I've really been overachieving on the old 10 here. Got 2 more tosses. There it is. I did not like the way they came in. They came in this way instead of this way, and I got a double pitch out of it. Damn. But I got my fire bed, which is cool. And that was on the second to last toss. Doggone it. All right, so last toss coming out. I'm just positioning all the markers down here, so we'll come and take a look at that in a second. One more toss. All right. Coming out. There's a 4 on that. I'm going to come out. Okay, so we'll put this last one to the 4. Go ahead and mark it. Okay. All right, so here's what we got going. There's 36 tosses. There were 3 sevens. Put the 3 sevens right up there. There was a PSO 7, then there was a come out 7, and then there was a 7 out just a little bit ago. We just hit a 4 point, so 4 is a little bit overachieving. 5 is overachieving. 6 is, 6 is right on. So is 8. 5, yep. And then 9 is 9 is underachievement. Look how that 10 overachieved. And then the 11 overachieved a little bit, and the 2 overachieved slightly. But the big thing here is that, and the fact that I was utilizing a unnatural toss. In other words, my left hand, I'm a right-hander. But I think it's important to practice those sorts of things, because you never know. You may be, out somewhere, sometimes someplace playing, and for some reason you have to go to the other arm for some reason. You never know. So it's good to be prepared for that and to have some practice under your belt. So 25 minutes. Hopefully, folks stick around for the end. Anybody that stuck around to the end that found this useful or interesting at all, please let me know. I would I would appreciate that. So stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Remember, luck's got very little to do with it. Mudslide out.